Hey there, Angry Faithful. I just wanted to drop in, bend your ear a little bit, get your attention. So if you're not listening, drop what you're doing and pay attention to me because I'm here to inform you that not only can you get your daily, maybe if you're binging it, I'm not sure, that's entirely up to you, but you can multiply your doses of angry me fuckery by paying attention to all of the platforms upon which you can find either the dulcet tones of my voice and David's voice or my pretty face and David's not so pretty face. Anyways, digressing, we not only we are on YouTube, we are on Spotify, we're on Rumble, we're on Google, Apple Podcast. We have a TikTok page. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and of course Facebook. So if you find yourself fuckery deprived, curl up with a nice hot mug of shut the fuck up and just listen. Open those ear holes and be prepared to be cream pied like it's the first time. Thanks for listening.
Welcome, Angry Faithful. Today on What the Hell, me and Johnny decided to do a year in review, mostly me because, I'm the head of the shit show. But we just
Well, it's not a shit show. A shit show would require some kind of organization. A shit show would also mean that there was a standard.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
I'm good with that, Chef Boyardee.
I love that new button. But no, I was surprised when I was looking at the year stuff and everything of all the episodes that we've done, and which hopefully we get some more other people on here, which was good. But I'm surprised we're up to 12 countries. Most people are doing on Spotify, but for a while there it was just Apple Podcast. But you can look at us in any kind of podcast or anywhere. I mean, I started doing the videos for our podcast on Spotify. I was kind of leery until I decided to man up and go, you know what?
Figure what the hell, it works for Joe Rogan, right?
We're not up there.
I know that we're not there, but I mean, at least we have something to aspire to.
Yeah.
We're not minus the luxury of being a celebrity.
Yes. That and the basic fact he's actually been doing it longer and he has a bigger catalog. I mean, he's almost up to the 2000s.
I get that. I mean, I was just kind of putting that out there.
Yeah. But I'm impressed with the 12 countries. And
don't get me wrong. I mean, barring that it's something silly like a VPN, I'm like, okay, well, we're in a dozen countries. We just need one more to make it a baker's dozen. But my entire life, it kind of seems like the number 13's been lucky. Like both of my sisters were born on August 13th, a year apart, right? My general tasking score, my GT score on my ASVAB was 113. My roster number in basic training was 135. My roster number in airborne school, 113. When I got assigned to my unit at Campbell, first platoon, third squad, my chemical mask number was number 13. My M16-203 was weapon number 13. I was initially the driver for Delta 113. That was the truck number I drove. Yeah. So there's that whole thing there.
Yeah. And I was re-looking at the audience. We're heading up in Germany a little bit more than usual, which Danke.
Oh, yeah, Danke. Can you hear that in the background?
No.
Okay, good. Because I was explaining to David
prior to starting to record tonight, I got my sister-in-law and my wife hooked on the Jack Ryan series on Amazon, and that is what they are currently watching right now in the living room. So yeah,
I was supposed to watch Violent Christmas.
Violent Night.
Violent,
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until
I think I
I'm
hope
gonna wait until I'm gonna wait until probably the 19th or 20th to go see that. That way I can take the boys, to the older three. Just well, it's either that or we just kind of do like the rent from home thing, like the theater at home if they have it available.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's I mean, if we want to talk about new stuff, but me and my brother-in-law, we had a long talk after the game, which we won't talk about, not because of the game itself or someone's
No,
butt or
if you're
anything.
talking about the game, we will wait until Tuesday when we film
Yes.
Nerd Sports.
And unfortunately, Chris might be out for the week. He's have some personal issues. So if you can find Chris Jacka anywhere, which give him prayers, and he's going through some stuff right now, family stuff, but not going to go into what's happening in his world, but we're just thinking of you, buddy. If you actually listen to this one.
Yeah, brother. I'll reach out to you later this week, just to check on you. But we miss you here, and hope everything's going okay. And just be prepared that when you do come back, you're going to catch 10 degrees of shit. Not because you were having to take time off, but just because you missed formation and weren't here for the filming of Nerd Sports.
Yeah. But no, BC Sanders from Disruptor Podcast got this on me is worst movie. Me and my brother-in-law started talking about it after I was telling him about the worst movies that we've seen, and they haven't been out there. You know, those, not the like, oh my God, I can't believe I watched it, but oh my God, I can't believe someone paid to make this.
For me, the worst movie that I've ever seen was Death Race. No, not Death Race, but Death Race 2000. It had Sylvester Stallone in it.
Okay. When I was a kid,
Michael Carradine was in it, dude.
David Carradine,
dude. It was bad,
dude. Here's the funny thing. I used to like it when I was a kid, but as a kid, you have like different standards. Well, I was in Kuwait and I needed something to watch because I was just grabbing videos all for my day off, and I was just controlling the whole TV. We were just watching stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Death Race 2000. I haven't seen that in a while. Let's go check that out. I was like, I got like,
so President Frankenstein. I'm like, oh God, no, I can't.
Yeah, it was just horrible,
dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, even during the initial viewing of it, like, I'm sitting there going, all right, I have to go into this with an open mind because my my friend Stuart Halverson, he was like, you guys have to watch this. It's so bad that it's good, right? And I'm like sitting there going, okay. And this was before I met my second wife. So we're sitting around watching this movie, having kind of like a guy's movie day, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him. I'm like, dude, this is so bad. He goes, I know. I'm just like, I can't. I just, it was like a train wreck, man. You would just, it's kind of like the first time you watch Napoleon Dynamite, right? You're sitting there looking at each other going, it's got to get better, right? And the greatness of it doesn't hit you until about 24 hours after the initial viewing. Death Race 2000 never had that.
No, the only part in Napoleon Dynamite that I ever liked was when they shot the cow. It had no point or reason in the whole movie.
No, man, but that's what made Napoleon Dynamite so perfect, was the fact that it, like, God, you're such an idiot, like
I still I've only watched it
Uncle
once.
Rico.
I never watched it twice.
Grandma called. She said she wants you to get out. Quit eating all our steaks.
That was a horrible movie. Never backtrack on that one.
Oh my god! Like the time machine that they ordered from the internet.
Yeah.
And Kip is sitting there turning the juice up on Napoleon, and he's smiling with that like sadistic smile. Like, yes.
No, the world's
Oh.
worst movie ever, hands down. And I've watched Death Race 2000, mind you. Was the movie called War of the Wars 2.
War of the Worlds 2? Like
Mhm.
it was a follow-up to the Tom Cruise movie?
No,
Or a follow-up to the original?
it wasn't a follow-up at all. It was just a piece of shit. It was supposed to be a follow-up, but it was just a
No,
piece.
okay. So I vaguely I think I vaguely remember this movie, but okay, so back in the 90s, there was a TV series called War of the Worlds.
No, it wasn't even in that. It was like 2010. I know which
But
one
do you
you're
know what I'm
talking-
talking about though?
Yeah. I know
Yeah,
which one
the
you're talking
TV
about.
series was great. I
Yeah.
mean, because at least it incorporated the original aliens, the original tech,
Mhm.
the original characters in the storyline, and it was just a continuation, right?
Mhm.
Albeit it was like 40 years after the fact, but still. So, but I mean, that was good. I mean, it did get a little like weird and outlandish there towards the end before it got canceled, but yeah, War of the Worlds 2.
Then we brought up the new movie that we kind of want to watch is Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for that one to come out on streaming.
I think it's going straight to streaming. I don't think it's gonna hit theater.
No, it's gonna be a theatrical release. I'm just
Oh yeah, and he was talking. Hold on, I gotta.
much like I mean we've got
Oh, Maria's on the. Maria called me up. Hold on.
no, put her on the microphone for crying out loud.
I am setting this up right now. Hold on, I gotta.
Well, it'd be even cooler if she had the Zoom app on her phone.
What's going on, Maria?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What are
Oh.
you doing?
Oh, goody!
We are filming
You
an
can hear us.
episode.
Hark the air, herald the angels sing.
We're
Shut up.
recording an episode, and you caught us. And I'm using my super duper badass soundboard, and sometimes it's
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
I made a new button today.
Shit, I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's all right. We were just bullshitting, anyways.
Yeah.
I saw you were calling, and I figured you're on the road doing something, so I was like, "Fuck, we can pause the episode. It's not like it's late in the evening."
Oh man, I did a reset just outside of Tampa in Madeiras Beach. Got a little cute little
The hard life that she leads.
still on the beach. I had a friend give me a little condo on the beach, and so I hung out for a day and a half and walked on the beach, went to the Riverwalk, and headed home to pick up the unit I had to leave there because I just ran some FEMA loads, and I still have a unit sitting at my house that I got to take down this spring, and it's dark, and yeah, I just figured I'd say hey.
That is
So I'm Florida refreshed, and yeah,
that is
like
interesting.
legit.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
So
So it's cute. It's a cute little cottage. Not
Was it?
cottage, apartment. I don't know. Oh yeah.
was it like a big
Yeah.
cottage or?
Went out the gate, was right on the beach, but Madeiras Beach, right outside St. Pete. It's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just
One
beware
of
of
the other
Florida
drivers,
man. He
was
lurks
gonna stay
everywhere
there.
in that state.
Did I tell you about that?
No, one of the other drivers was going to stay, and he decided to go down to Miami, and they were going to lose him and his buddy Chris they were gonna lose their whole stay. And I was like, shit, I got to reset. And he's like, well, why don't you just take this and we'll go down to Miami? He said, you should come to Miami. I said, I am not going to Miami with you fools. But I'll take the apartment. Sure. It's freaking awesome.
No, I finally found out what the deal with Florida man that stuff is.
Oh yeah.
It's not the well, it's kind of the state itself, but any
It's
kind
not
of
the scars, man. It's the mileage.
yeah.
I mean, they're trilingual down there. So I mean, they speak English, Spanish, and Mexican American.
Yeah. No, what I found out, anything that goes anything that happens in public, like someone gets pulled over, governor goes into a lunch or anything, it's automatically allocated to public knowledge. So
Okay.
anytime someone gets arrested or anything, and if they're like fishing for clicks or something like that, they'll just go search through Florida stuff, and it's all the stuff's like right up there, and they'll tell you everything.
Huh.
Mitch told me about that. So
Well, I did not experience any unsavory areas, I guess. So Riverwalk was awesome though. That was pretty dope.
yeah, I was trying to get a friend of mine to he was doing like TikToks, like getting ready for Karen's getting ready for Christmas shopping. He's like, let me speak to your manager. Let me speak to your manager. Let me speak to your manager type bullshit. I was like, why don't you do a Florida man one? And he was like, what do you mean Florida man? I was like, basically, I'm gonna go rob this convenience store, but I'm gonna first do this meth, get naked, and run around the cops while jerking off. He's like, man, that's a funny story. That was actually a Florida man thing. Really? That actually happened? I was like, yeah. So
You know
Oh,
who Taco
I
is
did,
on TikTok, right?
go ahead, Maria.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Maria.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was gonna say I did the apartment that I had was an 3 apartments. So the 2 bottoms, and then the upper one, they made the entire upper penthouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when down to the beach was coming back, and there was a slightly older than me couple in the other apartment downstairs. And I don't know if they didn't realize the other apartment was occupied, but I did walk up to both the bedroom and the living room and sliding glass doors right out onto the full deck. And then you go through the gate to get to the beach. And yeah, just railing this old lady. I was like, okay. I just waved and put my head down.
Wow.
Right against the glass, facing the beach, broad daylight. I was like, get it, boy.
You probably walked right into their shot while they were filming an Only Friends video.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope. Yeah.
I'd be asking for royalties on that one.
There or a free pass to certain individuals, namely me.
I can tell you that after that, they were still railing against the window, but at least the curtains were drawn every other time. So, because you would think it might be the fan, but there's 2 hands, holding the curtain up higher, and there's just no mistaking that pose. But that was the
Never let go, Jack. Never let go. Oh my gosh. You gotta love people that live in retirement areas because they're just so full of or is it vitality?
Vitality.
Full of vitality and
All I know is, oh boy, Cialis kicked in and she was loud. I'm all watching whatever show I can find on TV up at full volume.
She probably dropped her hearing aid and she doesn't think she's screaming that loud.
I don't know, but if I'm having,
Well, we know one thing for sure. She wasn't deaf because because if it had sounded like a dying rabbit, Maria would have said so.
I totally would have said so. I totally would have said so.
You know what I found out?
I'd have been like, pillow, face, trust me.
You know what I found out? And this is a strange fact that when I scour the internet for stuff, I found out that the most STDs are in old folks home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can buy that.
I mean, you kind of get a hint that it's going to be that kind of environment when some of the new residents unpack their boxes and they have things like trophies marked Miss Gangbang 1923.
Oh.
You know, it's a
Oh,
bright,
no.
sunny day. There's not a trace of humidity to be found in the air. And for some ungodly reason, there's a set of snail tracks following a woman with a walker.
No, 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 no.
Or she
I
wrote.
mean, to quote Ving Rhames, "We've got the meats."
No. Oh God. Stop it. Stop it.
Or she's
I
right.
mean, it's the kind of person that anymore nowadays, unless she's just really hydrated when she goes to squirt, it sounds like a dry fart, like.
Or she's writing in her diary.
I mean, just think about this: the next time you go to your grandparents' house or your parents' house, and, you know, if they're the type of people that have plastic on the furniture, it's because grandma was a squirter.
Years.
What?
If your grandmother is the type of person who had plastic on the couches, it's because she used to be a squirter.
Oh God.
You're welcome.
Oh no.
Makes sense now.
Damn it, Johnny.
No, or she.
Well, I mean, if you can't find them handsy, you should. If you can't find them handsome, you should at least find them handy.
Yeah. Or are you?
If you can't what?
If you can't,
Okay,
so there you go. Okay, so all right, hold, time out. All right, so there used to be a Canadian like public broadcast show back in the like 80s and 90s, the Red Green Show. And one of his catchphrases is that if she doesn't find you handsome, she should at least find you handy.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, that is not what I heard. So good. Thank you for clarifying.
Oh, please enlighten the rest of the class.
Yeah, now I'm curious. To
include our 12 countries. What was it exactly that you thought you heard? Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, come on now.
Oh yeah, you're dropping up the pond on both sides. So we're hitting Australia and we're hitting England.
For lack of a better term, Maria, you're already balls deep in this, so you might as well go all the way.
Oh gosh.
Even though it's like 2 inches, it's still balls deep.
Hey, dude, nobody said anything about the length of the stroke, man.
It's not the length that matters, it's how you use it. Come on now. No, I thought you said that if she can't give you a handy, she should give you a Hummer. That's what I heard. That's why I asked.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, angry faithful of all ages, that is a direct example as to the place that Maria's head is currently residing, thanks to the neighbors to the apartment that she is temporarily staying in. I mean, she gets a free show, and now that's all she's thinking about, because she can't conveniently cannot find anything good to watch on TV.
The only thing I was actually thinking of right now is Did she almost trip on her tits by her knees or by her feet?
I didn't look that close. I was just praying to God I didn't hear batteries.
I mean, did you
I want next
Any
time I
other
want
than
like
my
word to
helmet?
word visual of this shit. I want it to be play by play like a sports game.
I mean, was it like a cross
Oh,
between Jersey Shore and the Real Housewives of Trailer Park South? I mean, what's going on?
I see.
Were there liver
would say
spots
they were-
involved?
I didn't look that close, but I can tell you they were probably late 50s to mid 60s. He was
Okay, so
probably
they
about
had some weathering from the sun, but it wasn't quite
about
enough to where they
5'10".
had liver spots or the paper thin
No.
skin that we're associating with most senior citizens in the Florida area.
Okay.
No, no, no.
Oh, so it's
No.
the subreddit OBSF.
It's a what?
There's a subreddit out there. It's OBSF. It stands for older but still fuckable.
Oh, I was unaware of this.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, reddit.com,
Okay.
the front page of the internet.
At least you're not the one that found out what a tower of power was. It's where you get like 3 to 4 trainings on one tower type deal.
What?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to know. Don't know.
She's like,
Yes,
wait, no,
David was
David, it was really
approached by
fucked up.
David was approached by a engineer who was in transition and was asked if he would be willing to be the foundation for a new company. That's what it was.
It's a fucked up way to say that, but
Well,
it's actually
That tracks because when we went out and hung out, I mean, he was approached with an offer in order to get to another individual. So that
Oh
tracks.
yeah, that makes sense.
This
Yeah.
why didn't I? Oh wow, this is. Please do tell.
Oh, you didn't. I fucking told you.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
I would have
told you that.
remembered
I
you
told you the
telling me
next
that you
day.
were
I
getting hit
texted
on
it
by a
to you
lady
the
boy.
next day.
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
This is what happened when Maria last time we were hanging out. I'll embellish it like I always do, but it's kind of funny when I do it. Anyways, this is what happened. Maria was getting this talk to with one of the guys that was at the bar.
It wasn't one of them. They were all trying to talk to me, but they would send 2 off to try and distract David while the other one came around the other way to shoot a shot, which was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
So they saw this cute, cuddly
Yeah,
teddy
okay.
bear in the form of David. And they all just wanted to
Yeah,
see it.
because David kept interjecting himself into the conversations because I told him, I'm letting loose. If we're going to go out, you have to make sure I don't get in trouble.
Okay, well,
But
the
what ended up
sanity-
happening? What ended
no,
up
no,
happening?
hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to give you an out here.
Okay.
For the sanity and the sanctity of our show and the purity of our listening base. I kind of get the gist of
All
where it's
that means
going.
is I was having a couple drinks.
Well, simply just due to the fact that when David farts, it makes noise still. I'm assuming that nothing bad happened to him.
No, it was nothing like
No.
that. It was basically for the fact of I kept on interjecting because she looked like she was getting pissed about these guys
Gotcha.
hitting,
Right.
trying
The
to
one
hit on
that
her.
made me very irritated.
Yes, she was very irritated. And
Okay.
and I was like, hey, and finally I got her over to the bar. I was like, hey, we gotta go. We're leaving. You need to pay your
Where
tab.
miraculously our whole tab had been paid for.
Yes. You can thank Cynthia for that one, I think. But I go back over because one of the ones that was like drunken dirt shit was talking to me. He's like, hey, I got some party stuff. I got like some ketamine. I got some other stuff that we can party over at my place. I was like, no, not interested. I was like, well, if you want, man, as long as I can tap her, you can hit me in the ass too. I was like, I mean, he was just bluntly opening up. I was like, oh my God, either A, he's drunk, or B, he's what the fuck? It's like, nah, dude, we really got to go.
You grabbed my
Okay,
arm
all right.
and
So
said,
now when you
"You're done.
when you gave that piece of
Time to
information,
go."
it clicked in my head. You did tell this story.
Yeah. But I was
Yeah.
like,
That's
Maria,
right. It was sitting behind a mental block.
and
So
I,
thank you for that.
yeah.
I appreciate
What was happening right there? I was like, Maria, grab your card. Let's go. She's like, and she freaking out. Like, I was pissed. She thought I was pissed at her. I was like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
I said, "What did I do?"
I was
I
like,
said, "I haven't been over. I've kept to myself. I don't understand."
I was like, we're gonna talk about it when we're in the car. And she was like, okay. She
did.
grabbed all her stuff. We got into the car.
He totally grabbed my arm like he was my dad and said, "It is time to go.
Oh yeah.
Get your shit."
Yeah. I was like, nah, we're not doing this tonight because I'm
I
gonna
want to finish this drink. I
was
told
like,
him, "Wait, I just want to finish this drink." And he said, "No, you walk or I'm tossing you over my shoulder now."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ooh, okay."
You know what
I'm
else tracks, David?
relaxed.
The fact that this was supposed to be a year in review show and we had done anything but.
we did a little bit in the beginning, but it's okay. I mean, we got
It's
off
par
track.
for the course. I mean, it's par for the course. I mean, it really is. I
Yeah.
mean,
But
I'm just like,
then we got in the car.
Ooh.
I told her what happened. She's like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, I am not kidding you. Oh, I thought you were upset about me.
He was so upset about it. I mean, granted, I understand why, but he was fired up,
Oh yeah. But I was like,
and I was giggling.
yeah, she was giggling. I was like, no, we're not doing this. This is not the place we need to go. Then we went to the titty bar.
We went to the other place. And half of those guys were over there, remember? And we didn't stay long. They're like, nope.
Yeah.
So we went and ate burgers instead.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Man, those motherfuckers followed. I can't believe they followed us. That was some shit.
yeah, you weren't happy.
I know I was not happy. I was
Then
about
you
to.
dropped me off and said, "Go straight to your room."
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "How did I get in trouble?"
You didn't get in trouble. It was just me getting a little bit. It was just one of those things. That just
Yeah,
that guy was just overly trying to get into your pants, and I was just pissed off about that. I was just more or less upset with
I
that
got
guy.
sent to my room like I was 12.
And she went. That was what impressed me. I was like, I have pool. That's weird.
Oh, I got to tell y'all, welcome to Alabama. I've just left Florida and I've been in Alabama.
I had a friend in
Just in
Alabama.
case you're curious.
banjos play just a little bit differently in Alabama.
Yes, they do. But
No differently than they do in the backwoods of Arkansas, I'll tell you that.
yeah,
Ugh.
Well, at least there they play together.
and it doesn't matter if it's family or not.
I mean, when you go into Little Rock and the phone
Yeah.
book is, 600 pages thick and it's got 3 last names.
Nice.
And
Oh,
right then,
gosh.
we just lost the state of Arkansas.
Not like
Man.
If you do reside in the state of Arkansas and you take a partial offense or complete offense to the statements made by one Johnny Skelton, that would be me, the man, the myth, the legend, 100, or not 100, what am I talking about? 235 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. Just know that the opinions, just know that the opinions and views of Johnny Skelton are held in high regard and completely agreed upon by Angry Me Productions.
I'm sorry. Did you say twisted steel and sex appeal?
Yes. You never
Yeah.
heard of that?
The
No.
Wolfman, the Wolfman used to
Wolfman.
do that.
Yeah, Wolfman Jack.
Yeah.
All right. Take your word for it.
She's not around.
And out of the three of us, she's the one that's been to college.
Yeah, that's what's right. No, I've been in college too.
Oh, well, so see, I'm the
Doing other
undereducated
things
one.
in college.
Yeah,
I wasn't listening to Bad Jack.
I ended up
To be fair, none of us were.
Good girl.
None of us on this particular episode have listened to Wolfman Jack. We've
No,
all heard sound bites because
Okay.
he retired way before we were old enough.
no.
Yeah.
No.
I was studying various subjects. Lots of studying.
Mm-hmm. She had
Study. Studious. Very studious.
He died in 95, dude.
she was bi-majored.
I was what?
By majors.
Well, I entered with a double major, triple minor, so I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but okay. It happens.
Let it go, David. Let it go. Just don't.
He died
Just
July
walk away.
1st, 1995. So yes.
See, again.
Here. Wolfman Jack.
Yeah. Oh. Anyways, moving on.
Was that you trying to howl?
No.
Oh, honey,
That's
don't
how
do
he
that.
that's how
Okay.
Wolfman Jack did it. It was like, ow. That's I mean, look up Wolfman Jack when you got time. You got time in your car. It was
Yeah, that Google machine that you've got in your pocket, or the one you're currently
On.
talking on.
I got it.
No. She can do her own homework. She's a grown woman.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it doesn't do it all fully. But no, going back, Maria, have you what's the most horrible movie that you've ever watched?
Centipede, hands down.
Oh shit, I forgot about that one.
No, the Human Centipede.
Yeah.
Yeah, Human Centipede, and close second would be Slice. Yeah,
I totally forgot about Humans. I've never
Hands
seen
down.
that movie though. I've never seen a Human Centipede.
yeah.
But yeah, that would
No, I did not get through it.
I can't
I'd
believe
rather watch Arachnophobia, and y'all know how I feel about spiders. So, yeah. Ugh.
Right there. Did you hear that, David?
what, she's afraid of spiders?
No. The degree of hick in her voice when she said that.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna address it.
The what?
The degree of hick. You know how I don't
What
like
did you mean?
spiders.
And y'all know how I feel about spiders.
Spiders.
Oh, y'all's wrong for that.
Oh.
She sounded right, proper, and Caucasian about that time right there.
Mhm. My
I remember
constituents.
that.
Me and my constituents do believe that was the most funniest thing that was on this show.
Oh shit.
Jonna, would you agree with the sir on this one?
Good, sir. I would concur that. Oh my God, that needs to be turned down. Let me send a text message here.
Mm.
Did you get yourself a One of those digital messages?
Can y'all hear that?
No, I don't. I don't hear anything.
No, no, I don't hear anything.
There was no ding or anything, so
Mm.
I mean, I do hear the bumps in the road because of Miss Maria and her vehicle. So,
Better than feeling them. Just saying. And stop talking country before you make me really slip in it.
You remember the conversation that we had with her at one point when she talked about the bumps in the road, sir?
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Never mind the fact
Just
that
leave that one alone there, Mr. Snow.
we've almost
Let
involuntarily
me mute
killed
her.
her on several. Did you say you're gonna mute her? I'm talking about year in review about the number of times that we've almost killed her while she was listening to us on the road.
I'm telling you, how many times have it been?
More than 6, I know that.
I was going to go to 6.
I'm pretty sure it was more than 6. There's
Yeah, I
been
was
numerous
shooting. I was
times
shooting.
where
I was
I've had
taking the over. I was taking the over
off.
on that line. So yeah.
I was still surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That means for the year 2023, we need to try harder.
we definitely. Oh, did you finally watch the or listen to the Tansy episode that I sent you?
Talking to me?
I think I did that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to have. It pisses me off. He finally came out, and he's like, "Hey, I hate to do this to you, but the book's not coming out until like end of January or February or beginning of February." I was like, he has a new. It went through a different publishing house, so it's going through there now, and they're setting it up for that kind of release date. So it's still getting released. It's just gonna take its time because it was supposed to be out like last month, and I talked to him about it. It's like, wasn't it your book? And it's like, yeah, dude, sorry, man. I mean, you still got the likes and everything for that. I was like, yeah, I was just wondering because he was supposed to send me the book so I could review it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. Say fuck it, get it auto gray out. And that,
Oh, you're about to beta read?
huh?
Are you about to beta read it?
What do you mean beta read it?
Oh, never mind here.
No, that's a term I don't know. So I was being legit. I don't know what beta read means.
Yes, please, woman explain.
I'll fucking look it up.
No. I wanted a woman explain this to us.
Yeah.
You want to just woman explain it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's when
You know,
read
it
something
starts out, you know,
before
and I'm going to
they
mansplain
decide to
and
publish
woman
it.
explaining. It starts out how you tell us about all the ways we've been fucking up, and then you tell us how we can do better. David, did you hear that?
When have I ever?
Oh,
No, okay. It's just like doing a beta on a video game. Okay.
it was a joke.
I don't know why it didn't click.
Apologize. The delivery wasn't there.
I don't know why it didn't click.
She got a little upset with me there for a second.
Someone's gonna get a smack on the face. Like a sweet, seductive smack on your face.
Oh, I would know about a sweet seductious, you know, smack on the face, but it would be more like a blackjack across the forehead.
I can see that
Hey,
too.
you got to keep your pimp hand strong. Oh hell!
Anywho,
Well then. Well then.
Well, what was the
We've
other?
done several cases on psychos and sociopaths. We've received a lot of different comments.
I still
on
haven't gotten that
psycho-
one comment from. I haven't got a comment from that one chick that was supposed that reached out so she can be part of the one of the episodes and everything. So,
Yeah.
but we're actually getting a lot of good feedback off our psychos and sociopaths episodes. That I'm happy about that.
Excellent.
So,
yeah.
I'm
that-
very proud of you guys.
that one with David Koresh episode.
Mhm.
I don't know if I told Maria about this, but there was a guy that lived in Waco during that time frame after the fact, and him and his dad would go over to the David Koresh compound and just pick up like boxes of ammo and casing rounds. Yeah, they would do that. Like he said, they stopped after his dad passed, but they were constantly doing that. A lot of people were apparently.
Well, when the government drops countless 5.56 rounds, and I'm sure they had some 7.62 that they were just leaving behind.
At least the cases, shit, leaving the brass out there. Yeah, it was from what he described, it was more or less a war zone. It was totally interesting on that one. But we've gotten some weird, like the feedback of Chimamare. What would Chimamare? Now I hear it. I hear your dog now.
Yep.
Yeah, must be the mailman.
No. It's almost 7 o'clock. No, not the
Sometimes they
mailman.
run late.
And if it's the mailman coming at 7 o'clock in the evening, no.
That would be weird, but still.
Hope he runs faster than 786 feet per second.
Sometimes you got to get a little personal touch with that stuff.
Hey, I'm just saying.
But no, it was basically the whole fact of I was doing research after she said that case wasn't really publicized, and I found out because of the way the news cycle does. I don't know if I talked to you about that, but the way the news cycle does, if the people that are being murdered and everything aren't attractive, that's hands down the word for it. If they're not attractive, then it doesn't really set out and be publicized that much. But if it's hot white women with blonde hair, it's more publicized. So me and you, we would be like page 6, maybe 7. While like a hot blonde would be maybe like,
Page
front
3.
page. Front page. And probably front page.
I say page 3 because that's in reference to a British newspaper. I believe it's The Sun. Page 3, they usually have women from around the aisle posing in various forms of undress. And yeah, it's like, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to be called the Page 3 girls.
I am
So
definitely
they're
curious about this.
Strictly for research purposes.
It is for me now. Yeah, anybody in the UN? No,
I mean, the UK.
UK. Damn it, fuck letters. Anybody in the UK, England, or anything like that? Give us. Is it comment on this? Is it page 3 girls?
It's the Page 3 girls.
I'm just curious.
Page 3, you say, eh?
Oh, nice.
Oh my God. I've enlightened 2 people today.
Yes. Man, they get celebrity status.
Will
after a
my
while.
magnanimous nature know no bounds?
Huh. That is interesting. That is, and some of them get celebrity status at times.
You both are welcome.
Is that the word of the day, darling?
Magnanimous? No. No.
Uh-huh.
Just like the phrase, our avocation will hopefully one day become our vocation, is not the phrase of the day.
We learn big
All right.
words.
Although those rather large, cumbersome words are fluidly passed around like a cornucopia of information during the course of this past calendar year. We like big words like photosynthesis.
I like words like a gag my mouth.
Bow before our smartitude.
Oh yeah, Tansy broke his
Well,
damn arm. What?
It's just kind of marveling at the dead air. Watching David look at things on his phone. I'm sure that Maria is either studiously paying attention. No, Maria is either studiously paying attention to the road, or she is multitasking between driving on the road, listening to us, and looking up herself what the page 3 girls were all about.
I think it's the latter of the two.
No, I do not. I don't Google while I drive. I'm hands free until I stop.
I'm so glad you don't
Because
Google
there are
while you
many
drive.
things that are hands free. No, there are several things that are hands free. So, hands free is the way to be.
Like the magnetic remote units that can be controlled with your phone.
Hands free is the way to be.
That wouldn't be hands free.
All you
She
need
would
to
have to-
know. That is
It's a thumb.
all that needs to be
Or
said.
finger.
So it's still part of
No,
your
you're not doing anything down there. The tool is.
No, I got you,
You're
but
controlling it with your
still
phone.
wouldn't be hands free.
It's still considered hands-free. Shut up, David.
How is that hands free when you gotta like still use a remote?
Or it's either that, or she could just set it and just, like treat it like a Ronsko rotisserie grill and just set it and forget it.
Could you imagine that was a
That's
Siri? That would be a series.
If that were a Siri app, I might go back to iPhone.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hey Siri, can you hit the top volume? Hey Siri, can you hit it like mid volume right now? Hey Siri, can you hit it like give me a pulse. Give me a good pulse.
Oh, you come in with the pulse. Dang. All right.
David's all about the peaks
I
and
don't
valleys.
know if I
Yeah, we
should
just
be
opened
proud
some
of
shit
you
up.
or
Yeah,
concerned.
David's all about the peaks and valleys. He gets you all the way up there and then takes you back down. He edges you,
Okay.
Hey.
Here's a thought. You set it
This
to
is-
music.
What's that? What? Oh, what's that one where actually where you don't have to say anything? What's that one called?
Voice activated?
Yeah, well, whatever that is. No, no. Yeah, never mind.
Oh no.
like that scene from Howard Stern's Private Parts movies
Yeah,
where
that's
he
what I was
tells that girl to sit on the on the tweeter or on the mid range, and he sits there and goes.
I can't say I've seen that.
No. What that I think what Maria is talking about is if someone's talking dirty to you, are you voice activated?
Oh no, but I can tell you, I'm most certainly voice activated.
David's over here shaking his head at me
Oh
violently.
shit, you're not recording this, are you?
Yes.
Oh yes.
I told you we're recording an episode. You
And
think we're
just
not
like
recording
that.
an episode?
And just like that, the line goes dead.
Ah.
All right, P's and Q's, P's and Q's.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought you said you had just
That was a blank.
No, see, this is the part of the conversation where you need to be quiet, do what you're told, and pay attention.
You're wrong for that. You know that, right?
Oh, that's so hilarious. I told you not to do it. I was
See,
gonna be
and this is why, okay, boys and girls, this is why there should never be a person that knows all your secrets. There's your PSA. There's your PSA.
I don't know. I don't know.
And knowing's half the battle.
It is.
G.I. Joe.
Oh, did I tell you I found I think I sent it to you. I found out that apparently they did a live action Thundercats back in the 80s. I didn't know about.
I don't even want to. I just
No,
don't.
it never got shipped out. It was
like the cartoon or the other thing.
the cartoon.
Oh, okay.
Is there another Thundercats that I don't
I
know?
was just about to
Well,
ask.
don't worry about it.
There's another one.
Don't worry about it.
I'm at the edge of my seat, ma'am. You need to verify what you just said.
No. You can. I'll let you discover that one on your own.
Oh, we're doing it right now because now you got my attention. What would it be another Thundercats thing?
It's all right. Please continue.
No,
All right, Thundercats cartoons. Go.
yeah, live action.
There's just the one Thundercats.
Okay. The live
Mhm.
action Thundercats movies is something that the Hollywood machine has been trying to churn out for some time. Currently, Godzilla versus Adam Wingard is working at. Okay, there's never been
So
a
listen, did you know that back in the 80s, there was actually, I think it was late 80s, early 90s, the Transformers and G.I. Joe had a crossover in the comic books where Bumblebee actually died and he was rebuilt by G.I. Joe.
Really?
Yeah. They opened fire on Bumblebee, completely destroyed him. And then once the Joes figured out that the Autobots were friendly, they offered to pool their resources and rebuild Bumblebee, and they armed him with, like, I would say, G.I. Joe's superior tech. But given that the Transformers hail from a cybernetically enhanced world, needless to say, just by the simple fact that they are talking machines and have interstellar travel, capable, it would be like a step backwards, I think.
So it'd basically be like that one part in Ted.
No, it's not chicks with dicks. It's dudes
No,
with tits.
no. The part where the first Ted. First Ted. But yeah, you're absolutely right on that one too. But
There's so much porn in it.
no, you remember
You know
the
what? You know what? I wanted to get caught.
There was the scene. All I could think of was the scene where he's got the blonde chick and the cucumber, and they're in the vegetable cooler. Yeah.
Stick your finger in my tag.
Oh man, I love that movie. No, it's
It
where
is so
he
perfect.
got the guy cut him open and all the stuffing came out and they put the stuffing back in. And he would,
you got me a little fucked up.
yeah, basically. You got me a little bit fucked up there, but I still love you. Oh God. Well, we're hitting that hour mark, buddy.
I know, right?
That was another thing. I don't know if we covered it that much. The nerd sports is actually a little bit of headway. I think it's Chris. honestly. I think bringing him on board for Nerd Sports actually beefed up the episodes for
And you know what? Fine. I'm good with that.
the delightful of. I think it's because he looks like Santa Claus, really. I mean, even as an adult, if you look at a man that looks like Santa Claus, you still want to sit on his lap and just let him and ask him first couple of things. So
Well, the worst part about that is when you ever, he stands up, you don't slide off his lap.
that is bad. I mean, I got
So which one of you sat on his lap?
I did. I mean, that's
I
obvious.
expect that.
Johnny's too manly to sit on another man's lap.
No, see, the trick
Yeah,
is to
checks
not
as
sit in
well.
their lap, but to balance delicately upon their knee.
Oh. Oh.
Doesn't work if they bounce
Because
their knee,
remember,
though.
it's not gay if it's the TSA.
Oh, or if you wear socks, apparently.
No, it's got to be
I've heard
socks
that
with
a lot.
Crocs.
That it's not gay if you wear socks.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about that one?
It's not gay if you wear socks with Crocs. But it is gay if you wear socks and Crocs that are in 4-wheel drive mode.
Oh, yeah, totally. I totally agree on
What
that
about
one. Yeah, sports bar. No, did I tell you about that when I was working at ABB? I was working at
you
ABB.
to stop preface to things like that? Because now I have this vision that you're going to tell us a story where you had socks and you engaged Crocs in sport mode.
No, it's
So
totally
I'm very
different.
concerned.
No. It's not even me on this one. No, but remember 40-Year-Old Virgin? They had that one scene to where they were talking about, I know, how I know you're gay. It's because you have a rainbow sticker on the back of your car. You know how I know you're gay. You took it balls deep last night. Blah blah blah. Well, we're up at
Yes.
work and we didn't have anything else better to do, so we're talking about that scene and we were joking around. He's like, "Hey, you know how I know you're gay is because you like chin nuts, or all that kinds of stuff." Well, this one guy was hearing us and he came over. He's like, "Well, you know how I know I'm not gay? It's because I didn't look up when I was giving that guy head when I was trying to get drugs." I was like, we were laughing. We didn't hear that last part. We were just laughing. It was like, ha ha ha. We heard that joke before. Oh, it's no joke, guys. I'm being serious. I didn't look up when I was trying to when I was giving that guy a blowjob so I can get my drugs. That's when the joke stopped, and I was like, "Say what? What?"
Well,
Are you-
looking up is how
It's
you
just
make
like it's
socks.
moments like that where you want to look over at Dan Crenshaw and ask him if it was all fun and games right up to that point.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, looking up is how you end a session.
I thought it was just the gagging.
But then there's the
No.
then there's the well in some eyes that may end the session. There's others who go the extra mile.
Okay. All right. I see what you did there, sir.
Well,
But this section's gotta come to a screeching halt, everybody. Sorry.
Section, you mean this episode or
Yeah.
this particular segment? Because we're going to go into a live read.
Are we?
No, I'm just going to totally improvise something.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm looking for
wait
something.
on us, darling.
He's thinking. You have to type this up. Or did you actually look? I mean,
No. Let me look here. Okay. Let me see here. Let me see if I can do this here. me. All right, so here we go. Okay. This is why I can't do stand-up comedy, because I laugh at my own jokes.
Yeah, you're really no, it's okay.
This segment is brought to you by No Nonsense Pantyhose. Choose from our wide range of products, from knee highs to great shapes to control tops, because there's just those days when the fupa doesn't want to listen. Guaranteed not to run, snag, tear. And I got nothing. Yeah. I was gonna
God,
go
man.
somewhere. I was gonna know. See, I was gonna go somewhere
So
with
you knew
like, I'm gonna go really dark with it. Guaranteed to not run, snag, tear, and is always guaranteed to prevent rapes 100% of the time.
Oh man.
Like, but how does it cause?
Oh,
How does it
wow.
prevent rapes? That is a great question. I'm glad you asked, Mr. Consumer. I don't know. I was trying to go somewhere with that, and it just, like a lot of hopes and dreams, it just crashed and burned. So,
Just like Kobe.
hey, you always have to recognize game. I mean, the most effective sniper in U.S. history, John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 1 shot, 1 kill, 6 Semper Tyrannis.
Yeah, but he still landed.
Recognize his game. I'm just kind of putting it out there.
I still think Kurt Cobain is the best shot though. Or
No, that was Courtney Love.
yeah. That was Courtney. I had something, and then I guess I took a little bit of penicillin to get it out.
Okay.
So anyways, everybody, thank you all for listening. I'm so glad that we got Maria on the show, even though she's like, oh, I don't ever want to be on the show. Y'all do you, boo boo. Oh, accidents happen. I have a kid now. Anyways, thank you all for listening. I'm David.
Be sure to check out our Etsy page, where we have the newest line in hands-free sound phone kits. This one's made out of vulcanized rubber. It's tightly around your cranium and holds your phone firmly in place so that your hands are free to do the other things.
Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day.